What is going on, guys? My name is Tom. Welcome back to the second video here on this channel, Travelling with Tomo. Today I am going to be looking at my top 5 destinations that I have personally been to. So that's going to look all over the world, the top 5 that I personally, this is my opinion, personally think that I love, and I'm going to give you my reasons why. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with the video. Firstly, I should say I hope you're all having a brilliant day. I certainly am, really productive. So yeah, let's crack on with the video. So the first place on my list is Brussels in Belgium. I should state this is in no particular order. I'm just going through the list. So Brussels, what can I say about it? It is honestly a beautiful, beautiful city. If you ever get the chance to go there, I definitely recommend it. The culture, the architecture, just things about it is such a classic European city. You have everything from their chocolates to their waffles to the mannequin piss. All of this lot, you get a lot. There's a lot of history there, and there's a lot of rich culture and architecture. The people as well, they're just so nice. They welcome you, even though that you might be a tourist, they still welcome you. They treat you like one of their own. And also the food and the drink out there, super cheap for what it is super cheap. Beer, pint of beer is so cheap. It's crazy how cheap it is. So I definitely recommend the chance, if you get to go to Brussels, do so, because it is definitely one of the places to go. And number 2 on my list is Lanzarote. I've been here twice on a holiday, family holidays, and there's just something about the fact that you have Spanish traditions with volcanoes in like on your back door. You wake up every day to the sight of volcanoes. The national park itself, it's so unique with its like kind of Mars-like atmosphere. It's really dead, but it's a most amazing scene. The national park. One of the things we did when we went there was have a meal at the national park restaurant, and the sun was coming down, so you had your sunset, but you could just look over the national park, and it was such a beautiful sight. And not to mention the fact that it's hot, it's warm, the beaches are so nice that you can get a good tan if you want to. But personally, I find that the culture, again, the food, you have everything along the seafront. So we stayed at Puerto del Carmen, so you had everything from Mexican, Italian, you had the tapas, Spanish tapas, you had all of this, and it was just so unique, and it's definitely a holiday destination. It's very popular with people. I'd probably say that most of you might have gone there, if not, but I'd definitely say check it out if you get the chance. Let's go on a family holiday. If you want to go to another family holiday, go check out Lanzarote, because it's definitely one of the places to go for a holiday, because it's so nice and calm and relaxing. So coming in at number 3 is a slightly different one that people don't expect. Probably will say it's a bit of a stupid one, but I'm going to say it anyway, and it is Dartmoor. Dartmoor, the national park, is down towards Plymouth, so in the countryside, the west country of England. And there's just something about Dartmoor. Yes, you can go anywhere in the UK and find things like Dartmoor, but the uniqueness of Dartmoor is that they have a unique, rich history of medieval villages. They have things like that. They have a view to die for. You can see on some of the tours, all the way back into Plymouth, the centre of Plymouth, you can see the naval base from Dartmoor at some points. So in general, Dartmoor's the area of Dartmoor, the national park itself, has some beautiful sceneries, and also along with that, the little villages and the little towns you get. So like Widdicombe-on-the-Moor, Princetown, all these little places, they're little, but they have that you can see they're such a bonded village, which is really nice to see. You have your local pub, you have your local post office, and that's probably about it for a village. Or you have your local grocery store. That is about it, but it's so nice and little that it is a really nice place to live. And I definitely, yes, it might be in Britain, so it might rain when you go there. It might also be the complete opposite. When I went, it was baking hot. So yes, it might be a classic British kind of countryside, but I definitely recommend that if you get the chance to go there, do, because it is such a beautiful place to go. And so coming in at number 4, we're taking a step outside of Europe for once, and we're heading halfway across the world to Tokyo. I was lucky enough to go to Tokyo in 2015 with the Scouts and the World Scout Jamboree, and it was probably one of the most amazing experiences of my life. We stayed in Tokyo for 2 to 3 days when we went out there to start off our Jamboree experience, and honestly, it's speechless. Like I generally can't put into words how amazing it is. The nightlife in Tokyo compared to other places that I've been is honestly crazy. The local people, they're so welcoming. If you walk into them by accident and it's your fault, they will still apologise. They honestly, they are so welcoming. And also the culture of Japan is just generally crazy. It is, you have everything from your local 7-Elevens that are open 24 hours a day, to your backstreet sushi bars, to vending machines that sell fish and chips. Honestly, it covers everything, and you don't expect it, but it is honestly one of the most unique experiences that you can go and see. I think as we're in a Western world, we're so used to the fact that everything's done kind of all over the place. You have your main shopping centres, you have your like restaurants and all this lot. However, Japan and Tokyo do it so differently. They have their little off-street sushi bars that people recommend. You have your little off-street alleys that just have vending machines in it. You can go and buy stuff out of them, and generally all around it's just such a lovely place to go. It is so unique and different. So again, I definitely would recommend going there if you could get the chance. And finally, we're going to a place where some of you might not have heard of before. It's Kandersteg in Switzerland. It's a small Swiss village / town on the Swiss-Italian Alps border. I went there in 2014, again with the Scouts, but I had the most amazing experience. Something about waking up to mountains every day is such a beautiful sight. With snow on top as well, you just get that classic feel of that you're like in The Sound of Music or something. It is honestly so beautiful. Again, Swiss are known for their chocolate, so you have a lot of chocolate stores. Their food generally is so nice. They're so nice, so cheap as well. Again, you can pay in francs, unlike other places where you pay in euros. But generally, I just really don't know what to say about it. It's just such a beautiful place to go. It's just outside of Bern. It's about an hour drive from Bern, if that. And it's such a hidden away place, and not many people know it because it is on that Italian-Swiss Alps border. So it's very much one place to visit, with fresh water that you can actually drink straight from the streams. It's definitely one of those places that I recommend going. Yes, I've said I recommend them for all, but this would generally be my number one if I could take anybody anywhere to show them such a unique and such a nice place. It definitely can stay. Yes, it will be cold, but waking up to mountains every day. We managed to climb one of the mountains, and it was like 2,500 meters tall. It was just amazing view at the top, but you just see so much, and it's such a beautiful place to go. So I definitely recommend going and visiting Kandersteg. So hopefully that wasn't too rambled. It felt slightly, but hopefully it wasn't. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do leave your comments down below of places that you visited and your reasons why you visited them and why you like them. Please subscribe and like, and hopefully there should be a video again in 2 weeks. If not, it'll be a week, so we'll see how it goes. Also, leave your comments about the cinematic that I left up on my channel recently. I want to know your opinions on that and see what you think. That was just a little trial thing with a mate of mine. So I hope again you continuing to have a brilliant day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.